welcome back to my channel and this new series, Fashion A to Z. Your quick guide to all the fashion trends this spring summer 20 and all my favourite fashion brands you should definitely have on your radar. From the up and coming independent brands you might not have heard of, affordable high street fashion creating something a little bit different, to the high-end designers for those investment pieces that will really stand the test of time. There's something for everyone. So let's get straight into it with the best of the A's. And who better to start with than the king of A's himself, Alexander McQueen. The man who gave us pure theatre on the catwalk, from a ring of fire to spray painting robots. Fashion finales don't get much better than that. Sarah Burton, who designed Kate Middleton's wedding dress, is of course now at the helm. And for spring summer 20 brought us a pared back collection using recycled lace, organza and beautiful tulle. My personal favourite is this floor sweeping lace creation that somehow manages to look simplified and natural despite that very delicate design. And looking at their ready-to-wear collection online, I found this gorgeous cotton midi dress with those standout sleeves, one of the other big trends for spring-summer, and one truly stunning jacket with those beautiful lace inserts on the neck and the waistline. Okay, I've shoehorned that into the A section, but as it's one of the huge trends for spring-summer 20, it's worth bending the rules for. We saw it on the catwalk, of course, from the likes of Givenchy, Christian Dior and Chloe, to name but a few. And we've now seen it filter down to the high street with the likes of & Other Stories and ARKET in particular having some really standout pieces. Now, with lockdown and Zoom meetings making the bulk of our last couple of months, it's meant we could all get away with looking statement from the top up. But now that we're all starting to head back into the office, we are going to have to start adding either trousers or a skirt or a pair of shorts to our bottom half. I really don't think we can get away with joggers and a blazer outside of the house. And if you really want to look super on trend, a pair of tailored shorts is absolutely the way to go. Reiss have got some great tailored versions, and I really like this masculine version from & Other Stories as well. As always, I shall link all of my favourites in the description box below. Next up, I chose All Saints, the British brand known for its rock and roll edge with high quality fabrics and affordable prices. Not to mention my go-to store for finding that perfect leather jacket. Now, if you're a fan of monochrome, you're in luck because their collection doesn't stray too far from this remit. I personally love their jerseys that have that very laid back and somewhat vintage kind of feel. They do great slip dresses, and I've also got my eye on this pair of boots. I will link all my favourites from their new spring summer collection in the description box below. It's not often you find a brand where you would literally buy every single piece they create, but that is worryingly exactly how I feel about ANINE being. I love her collection. She's just got that perfect mix of Scandinavian style with laid-back LA vibes. For spring summer 20, we're seeing more of her rock and roll style, but with an undertone of 80s spirit. Masculine blazers worn with studded sliders, and pairing the super on-trend summer leather with something like a laid-back t-shirt. I would add all of those to my shopping list, along with the Charlie boots, this monochrome blazer, washed-out tee, oh, and definitely that bag. Just perfection. For the first time in the competition's history, Vogue actually awarded all 6 finalists of the Designer Fashion Fund a share of the prize. And the modern heirloom jewellery brand ALIGHIERI was one of them, and with good reason, because their collection is simply beautiful. It has a distinctly bohemian yet luxury spirit. I absolutely adore this 24 karat plated bronze cuff, the burnished throne necklace, this stunning lost dreamer ring, and these beautiful drop big shadow earrings. And the stories behind the designs just add to their fascination. Memories of the designer's childhood, books that have shaped her life, and everything in between that inspires her. A simply beautiful collection that's definitely one to watch. A is for ARKET, one of my favourite high street stores for high quality staple pieces. Those key essentials for your wardrobe that have been ethically made but won't break the bank. I actually featured them recently with a whole dedicated haul, and I'll pop a link in the description box below so you can watch that video after this one. But needless to say, I found far too much from their collection that I loved. Key pieces for me from the ARKET collection this spring-summer would be their denim, which I have quickly fallen in love with. I absolutely love my crop jeans that I got from them, so much so I think I need to go back and buy them in each colour. Their basic crew necks are such nice quality and really affordable prices at the same time, but they do also have an organic option as well if you prefer. I really love their selection of loafers, which I would mix and match a lot in my capsule wardrobe, and particularly this season I think they've absolutely nailed the perfect straw bag. Designed by Colombian-born but Central St. Martin's trained Edgardo Azurria, AQUAZZURA strikes the perfect balance between modern design, absolutely impeccable quality, and yet hugely wearable at the same time. Just look at these strappy heels, for instance. They're like a piece of art. The delicate butterflies sat against that leather strap. I would literally have these in my wardrobe forever. And this perfect example of a colour clash gone very right. The lipstick red sat against the neon pink, combined with those delicate straps, makes them super flattering but on trend at the same time. And it's not just heels either. The ballet flats and sandals are just as inspiring. They really do make classic investment pieces that I don't think I would ever regret buying. Heading back to the high street now with a hidden gem from John Lewis. &OR was the department store's first ever in-house lifestyle brand, and in my humble opinion, I'd say they got it spot on. Collaborating with American denim experts and made exclusively in LA, the brand authentically oozes that laid-back West Coast vibe. From underwear and dresses to handbags and shoes, I think the brand offers something a little bit different without breaking the bank. They actually make really good jeans as well, so if you want to go for something a bit more relaxed, a bit more slouchy, I would highly recommend the Venice jeans. If you want to go for something skinny, I've actually got a couple of pairs of the Abbott Kinneys. Really, really lovely fit. I really like this paisley blouse. I think that's very pretty. And I also like this cinched in waist denim jacket, which I think would look just as nice over a minimal tee as it does over a floral dress. Now, ancient Greek sandals have been handcrafted using traditional techniques that have existed for centuries. Now, not only do I absolutely love their designs, but they've also been made a little kinder to the planet at the same time, using chemical-free and natural tan leathers. I love these simple bow sandals, which are available in gold or a gorgeous shade of coral. These strappy leather sandals that add a sprinkle of luxury to summer outfits. You could go for traditional Greek-inspired gladiator-style sandals, which of course they do very, very well. And these pretty braided strap sandals, adding a delicate detail. They're another really beautiful independent brand that I would highly recommend you have on your shopping list. When iconic sportswear brand Adidas collaborated with one of Britain's finest, Stella McCartney, it created some of the most fashion-forward sportswear on the market, but one that was really true to her sustainable ethics. I love this pair of leggings with those breathable mesh panels where you need it most, and also hugging in all the right places. Start with a matching vest top and then throw on one of her oversized shell jackets on top. On my feet, I'd wear the laceless Ultra Boost trainers. Apparently, the patented lightweight Boost midsoles help you get maximum energy in return. A little help in the gym is something I would never turn down. Originally launched by Vivienne Westwood's son Joe Core and his then wife Serena Rees, Agent Provocateur quickly became one of the leaders in luxury lingerie. Now, if you've ever been into one of their stores, it's definitely an experience, but you really understand where the brand is coming from. Look past the tongue-in-cheek accessories and you'll see one beautifully crafted collection of lingerie. It's delicate and on-trend, but of course with that undeniable sexiness all blended into one. I've actually bought a lot of their lingerie over the years, and I don't think I've ever regretted buying a single piece. Designed in Paris, Stockholm and Los Angeles, & Other Stories has its own distinct place on the high street. A sprinkle of French girl style with clean Scandinavian lines, all underpinned with that California cool. This spring-summer they've gone back to basics with minimal style midi dresses and organic vests. It feels relaxed and effortless, even when it's some of their more structured pieces, like this gorgeous linen romper. One thing I always zone straight in on is the & Other Stories dresses. If I was choosing from their collection right now, I love this girly puff sleeve mini, this elegant flowing baby blue wrap dress, and this stunning dress. They're also great at tailoring, particularly with those very on-trend masculine style blazers that just manage to add an elevated cool to any outfit. I really like this linen blend version in this gorgeous tone of sand. Now, Alexa Chung is a style icon in her own right, so it didn't come as a huge surprise that she launched her own label in 2017. But if you somehow missed her range, I would highly recommend you take a look. It's very 90s, Britpop inspired, but with a little detour through the streets of Paris, which I love. Take this slinky midi dress, for example, the side slit and low back, giving it just enough sexiness in a beautiful, understated fashion. And I love the odd statement piece like this metallic leather jacket. It's such a great combination of eras, all blended into one, that it would make even the simplest of outfits look amazing. And to complete my A's, a book recommendation which I think all fashion lovers should have. Now this is called Clothes and Other Things That Matter by Alexander McQueen, who is of course the ex-editor of British Vogue. Now this has only just arrived in the post, so I haven't actually read it yet, but I'd hazard a guess I'm going to love it. But I'll just give you a quick read here of what it says on the back. This refreshingly self-deprecating and often very moving memoir from the ex-editor of British Vogue. This startlingly honest account of her life will prompt readers to consider what their own clothes mean to them and the stories they tell. In this insightful, observant book, McQueen explores the person our clothes allow us to be and sometimes the person they turn us into. I really can't wait to read that. It sounds so good. And if that hasn't convinced you enough, just listen to this review from the Sunday Times. One of the greatest social diaries of our time should become a classic. That's good enough for me. So there you have it, all my favourite A's from the world of fashion, from the designers, the independents, and of course the high street. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Maybe you've got a favourite A that I have forgotten to mention. Do let me know your thoughts. Up next will of course be the B's, so if you've got a favourite brand you think I should feature, do let me know in the comments section below. And slowly but surely I'll work my way through the alphabet until you've got this virtual black book of all the best brands you should be buying from. If you're not already subscribed and you found this video helpful, it would be lovely if you could do so. And of course you can find me over on Instagram at Fashion and Style Edit. I'll be back in a couple of days with another fashion video for you, so hopefully I will see you then. Take care.